Degeneration failed on multiple fronts, with the big one being that it took itself far too seriously and refused to have any fun in a movie about zombies and monsters. Thankfully, it's made clear right away that Damnation is not falling into the same trap.
Looks like they're doing some serious renovations down here.
Leon is back with his stupid one-liners and cracks jokes throughout the entire movie. The action is crazier, the story is lighter, the heroes and villains are better, and it's actually a halfway decent film to watch. Once again, there's a long and detailed backstory to get through during the opening credits, but it's not as heavy as the one in Degeneration. It basically goes over the history of a small country that has been entangled in a long-running civil war. The rebels have recently attained a new virus that allows them to control some monsters. And when BOWs are involved, then so is Leon.
I don't give a damn about the politics. We've got confirmation that BOWs are being used in this war. If we don't stop them now, the same shit'll happen everywhere else. Do you really want to see that?
Damnation takes very heavily from Resident Evil 4, bringing back Las Plagas as the source of this new infection, and the zombies are more intelligent and undergo mutations similar to the ganados. The lickers return as well, playing a prominent role throughout the film, and there's a fan-favorite baddie that shows up towards the end too, which leads to some awesome monster versus monster battles. While much of Degeneration focused on the movie's original characters, Damnation splits the attention far more evenly between Leon and Ada, and the government and rebel forces, who mainly act as the film's antagonists. There's a cool three-way dynamic at play with Leon being caught in the middle of this civil war, while Ada, as usual, is playing everyone from the background. While the rebel leader is more overt, the country's president relies on subtlety, but everyone's motives are clear enough early on. Unlike how Degeneration tried to play up a big mystery, Damnation lays all the players out on the table and everyone just goes at it, either in the form of traditional guns blazing or with some fancy kung fu. Monologues and story-heavy sequences are also kept to a minimum, and some things aren't even fully explained, left simply up to audience imagination. This helps the movie keep a decent pace, only slowing down whenever necessary and keeping the action on the forefront. I don't really have any major complaints about Damnation. The idea of controlling powerful monsters seemed pretty dumb at first, but it does get explained in a reasonable way. There's also a secret ending, which plays partway through the credits, and it's an especially stupid cop-out. But whatever. At this point, I'm just grasping at straws. Even JD, who plays a prominent role for about half the film, manages to stay reserved enough so that he doesn't become completely obnoxious.
My name is not Hey You. I'm JD. Although that's not my real name.
He plays the part of the comic relief well, and doesn't steal any of the spotlight.
The hamburgers, man! The fried chicken! The food in your country is fantastic! I could eat it every day!
Thanks for the valuable insight.
And the Hollywood movies! I love those things! I have 50 DVDs! None of them are pirated!
I thought you guys hated America.
Sure, we hate it. But things made in America, now that's different.
I do wish the visuals and animation were better. It doesn't look like much of an improvement from Degeneration, and actually, everyone looks even more stiff this time, like they're a bunch of marionette puppets. Very disappointing in that regard, but nothing that ruins the experience by any means. Just keep in mind that this is a very safe kind of movie. It doesn't take any big risks, and it's not gonna do anything that'll knock your socks off. But it is good. The characters, voice acting, story, and action all come together very well to make for a fun time. The plot progression, action, and general presentation is very much in the style of Resident Evil 4, so fans of that game would do well to check this out for themselves. On the other hand, If you refuse any Resident Evil that has over-the-top action, then no, this one isn't going to change your mind. But if you want a sort of sequel to Resident Evil 4 in the form of a movie, then this one's good. Thank you for watching my review of Resident Evil Damnation. If you would like to be updated on my future videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, or check out my Discord page.